when we eventually get the backstory for Billy in the story and get an agent story dedicated around him, besides just getting info on Billy, I am needing them to at least bring up, even if it's a single dialogue section, about at least two of these three characters, hopefully all three of them. Those three characters in question being the original leader of Caledon before it became the Sons of Caledon, Caesar, so we could get more of a connection between her and Billy, and them actually have a conversation about the fact that her prosthetic came from Billy and all that, and the fact that Billy's been around since she was a kid. And although this is the least likely of the three, I'm hoping we get more stuff involving Pompey. Because, hell, he was the overlord of the Outer Ring before Caesar, and clearly was so for a while. So, I'm hoping, since Billy was a prominent figure in the Outer Ring, that also means we get more information involving Pompey. Hell, this could be me huffing pure copium. Imagine if we end up getting a boss fight like what we did with Isolde. Or even more copium, imagine a doppelganger fight with the human Pompey. Or becomes a regularly occurring boss that you could fight as a doppelganger and, like, sheer your defense. Or just other stuff like that. But the three routes I see them going when it comes to Billy's story, they could go the Ambi route and have it be someone from Billy's past show up, but I think that's less likely than with Ambi, mainly because of how long Billy's been around. If someone were to hold such a big grudge, it's more than likely anyone who would still be alive that would hate Billy would be from when he was in the Cunning Hares, not from the Outer Ring. Either that, or it's going to be another machine, or someone who was a literal child back when he was with Caledon that's now an adult. But again, I think that's the least likely option. They could go the one I just mentioned before this of showing us a flashback where all the stuff that we see is him from the past. And it goes over the stuff with Caledon to begin with, his backstory as a war machine turned what he is now. Or hell, third option, they could just do an absolute curveball, not say anything about Caledon, and just turn him into a Power Ranger because of his obsession with Starlight Knights. Again, that's less likely than the second option, but it would be a fun one. It would definitely be a pretty funny one too.